Morning everybody, I hope you're all grand. I'm just doing my usual cleaning up the animals. I need to check actually how the sheep are doing. Food. Sheeps. Oh, they're not too bad. Pigs are finally starting to eat into their food. Okay for water. Yeah, not too bad at the moment. This is all good. Filling up in bales actually, and I heard about this new bale pallet which can take quite a bit more, so I think we're going to invest in one of those. Now as you can see, overnight some money got transferred from our account, farm account, into college's main account, so it's dropped quite a bit. I'm surprised it took so long to, after the field was sold, to transfer money over, but I guess they were waiting to see what came from the produce as well. But we should be getting a bit more money in at midnight tonight once I've taken the... I'll switch this off just now because it'll be a bit... Once I've taken the silage bales over to the biogas plant, which is going to be the first job. Well, sorry, second job on the list. The first job is actually going to be getting the hay bales off the small field. And the tractor with the auto bale collectors already there, ready to rock and roll. So it's all good. There we go. Right. So you probably just noticed that we got quite a few bales yesterday off that grass field and up at the plots there, so I'm quite pleased with that. Let's just park this here. I'm just wondering, I'm just come a bit closer this way in case I need to get in there with the bales. I wonder if I could pick them up with a bale collector, just to it just gets it a bit of a tidy really. No, it's been a while since I've used this. So what are we doing? Okay, that's what we're doing. And it's a bit of a tight squeeze. Might not have been a good idea. My driving definitely does not help the situation. Come on, you can do it. You know you want to. Here we go. Do love this gadget. Makes bale collecting so much easier. And much quicker than just using the bale spike. And certainly for when you've got quite a lot, as we do up in the big plot, yeah, you really want to have something like this. And we've got this plus 3 field, so you know it's worth paying a little bit to lease it out. Let's say the money we'll make off the silage bales will more than cover it. Right, okie doke. That's that. I'm just wondering if I should put them in that shed over on my right there where the trailer is. Pull the trailer back. Right, I'll just lift this up out the way so I go down this little narrow passage to... should be at least one grass one down here I think. But I'm just going to leave it here because the sheep can eat it. It's getting the cows anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, I might come back and get that one. It's a bit tight against that side. Right. I've actually seen the grass one, but it should be here somewhere. That other one as well, tight. Get these two, come down for these two on my right and then swing around. So I might just swing up and get, I wonder if we can get that one from this angle. Should do. There we go. Could have got it on the way out, but it is done. So this holds 24. So that's a good amount. Very smart machine this. I used to own one of these when we had more fields and animals and stuff. But of course this one is just leased. Too expensive to lease it, thankfully. Okay, so that's these. So what we'll do is we'll go take these off now. And as I say, I think I'll put them in the shed with the, I don't know, maybe we should get them in where the bales are. Have a look. Try it. Actually, this should go in there, no bother. Let's give it a go. Just straighten it up a bit. Now then, should we go from there? Down. Goes up. Pushes them that way. Back a little bit, I think. A little bit more. We want to get them right in there, and then I can drive forward now. There we go, done, nice and neatly, till I run into them and knock them all askew at a later date. So I'll go and just wait till this resets itself to the other field. And get those down to the biogas plant. The oats are growing well. Be long before they're ready for harvest. Of course, the other thing I want to do today is get the soya in my experimental plot done. Be good to get those harvested today. Am I actually driving over crop? Yes, I am. Naughty. Thankfully, it's young enough that I don't think I damaged it at all. This was what I thought I was driving in the, this. This looks kind of similar. Yeah. But, well. Yep. Good amount of bales off of this wee plot. So, I tell you what I didn't check though. The grass isn't growing anymore. Yeah, this time it's going nitrogen bad, pH good, which is what I would expect. But, I've got to check it in the little field, but yeah. I'm going to say that's good even though it says bad. It just means I'll get some fertiliser on here in a bit. Let's be careful of that one, because that's again crop. This time it's through, although it's still small enough, as I say, shouldn't cause it any damage. Sunflowers are looking good as well. There's one other thing I wanted to check. Yeah, it's not, probably, it might work on the soybeans. I was looking to see if it would show me what previous crop was, but it might have been the first time I put a crop in there since I'd been home, so to speak. Right, I think we are not going to bore you by having us watch all of this. You've already seen how it works. It's fairly straightforward. So we shall do a wee time lapse and see you in a bit. There we go, so the bale's done. It was interesting. I really don't like that busy road at that junction down by the biogas plant, and yeah, I forgot how long that trailer was as well. Bit of a nightmare. So as you can see, the oats are ready. I can tell you the sunflowers are also ready, and yeah, it's just so many things that are ready just now needing doing. So I'm going to go up though and do my little plot first foremost, and once that's done I'll hand the combine over to the students who'll do the oat field, I think, first. It's the only thing about not controlling the rate of growth quite as tightly. I'll tell you what though, that wee grass field's still a bit weird because it's still showing nitrogen perfect and then it's gone straight to bad for pH again, so I think I'm going to plough it in and just leave it fallow. Because we're going to leave this field up here in grass for a bit longer. And then, yeah. And that needs ploughing as well, of course. I think we're okay for pH, so it just will get 60k of nitrogen. I think we're putting sunflower in here afterwards. pH is fine. You can deal with that. But I will bring my pH levels back up to perfect after harvesting the soya, just because it's an experiment and I want the, as few variables as possible in it. Okay, now where am I going to put this? I'm going to put this here. I need to figure out where I'm going to put the combine. Right, I'll be back in a bit. There we go. Oh, that was a bit tight squeeze because I've got crops in here and everywhere, but thankfully they're at a young enough stage that you don't get damaged when I drive over them a little bit. Let's see what we get for our soybeans. Soybeans is not a high yielding crop, but we've got the conditions set to perfect. Definitely going to be putting on manure as well before the canola, which will be the next one, which will probably be tomorrow or the day after, just depending on how things go. But yeah, should be pretty much as good as we can get it for the soya in terms of maximising its yield. I mean, it's not going to be a huge amount. I don't know if I'll even sow it. You might put soya in after the oats, but that won't be at 0. I'll give the combine to the students after lunch, so I might take a bit of a late lunch today. So what I might do is finish this off, get the results of this yield written down. Brought a proper notebook this time. Last time I just put the yield for the canola on a scrappy bit of paper in my pocket. And then, yeah, this afternoon I'm going to get on with some ploughing, etc. in the other fields. The students will probably be able to do the sunflower. We'll see, actually. That might be a tomorrow, because that whole field is pretty big. I've brought the auger up here, as you saw. I just wondered if I'm actually going to need it. Careful. I mean, it's not probably going to damage it, but still, compaction and all that. Don't need to be running over it too much. Right. This is not going to be very exciting for you to watch. So, speak to you in a bit. As you may notice, there has been a slight change in plan. Earlier on this morning, some of the students did some maintenance work on one of the tractors and the plough, and so now they're off going to see how well they've worked now that they've done so. So they're up ploughing the plots, including mine, and I have to say they gave me a bit of a ribbing for it, because of course, as you know, I've tended to not share the work that I've done on that plot, on that experiment, but I think that's just a bit of ploughing, and you know, they can I'll be okay with them liming it and manuring it if need be too. But yeah, they did give me a bit of a ribbing. So here I am. As you can see, I'm harvesting the oats, and we're probably going to get quite a few straw bales off of this. I think we will be releasing our auto bale loader again, because I don't think we need to keep any straw at the moment, so all of this can go to be sold. So it's all good. So I think let's crack on with this. I'm just gonna finish up this harvester load, and then I'll be heading home, and I'll finish harvesting this field tomorrow. Let's get it to the full 100%. And then I'm going to go, I forgot to open up the cover. There we go. I'm going to leave the harvester here. I did think about taking it back and getting the header checked. But it seems to be okay, so I'll risk it. Probably famous last words. Now, before I do forget, oops, sorry. Okay, soya yield, we got 11,051 litres, which is actually more than what we got for the oilseed rape, so, or canola as it's also known. So I suspect canola took quite a bit of a hit by not having full N that it required. But let's close this up for tonight as well. But we'll find out exactly, or more or less exactly how much when we next come to do the canola with its perfect amount of nitrogen and perfect amount of pH, so yeah. But I'm just going to get this emptied, park her up and head home. Seeds are still up at the other plots. Yeah, I think there might be some fancy editing in this today because I've lost track of time completely. It's always difficult, especially when you're doing time lapses. Well, I find it difficult anyway to try and figure out exactly how much time you're using, because I don't always decide what speed I'm going to put it at until I'm editing it. So, okay. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and you'll join us again for the next episode. Bye for now, everybody.